Hello and welcome back to Original Content Self-Inflicted. I'm Mr. Meme. With me today I have author
It hurts. Not as much as the babies, but it hurts.
Jay,
Hello.
CC,
I want to touch some boobs. Wait, I already have them.
and Spooky.
I'm your ghost with the most.
And today we are diving into our first story from the famous Archive of Our Own, or AO3, or whatever it's
And
called.
and our first venture into Chainsaw Man, a franchise that both me and Jay like quite a bit. Me more than Jay probably, but Jay specifically likes one character, and that character is a primary focus of today's story, which is titled "Trying to Work and Live a Little"
by
by
Faulkner
Faulkner Prowse.
by Faulkner Prowse. Uh,
Mr.
how much?
It, it,
How much? What's Chainsaw Man well known for exactly?
uh, there's a guy, and he has a chainsaw for a head.
Would you say it's a
But there's
ro-
also a
Would you say
there's also a
it's a
war.
romance?
Not a healthy romance.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, there's that one time that chick tries to hit on an underage boy.
Yeah. Which
So
time that happens? The only time there's a healthy romance in that story, one of the people gets his tongue bitten off.
oh god.
Yeah,
so
but
yeah.
that's for later. Jay, why don't you hit us with that description?
So Benny meets Denji and Nayuta probably romance.
Probably. I don't fucking.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't fucking know.
And the note says, "Massacre me with critics, please."
Fucking
Seems a bit
massacre
barbaric.
them, all right.
Am I the only person who's picturing like a firing squad made up of Roger and Ebert?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
I don't
who
know who
wants to
those
narrate?
characters are. I'll do it. Chapter 1. Kobeni was standing nervously behind McCappy's box. It had been 2 days since she was
Oh, I
determined.
should probably mention. Spoilers for Chainsaw Man Part One. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I'd probably dip out.
Part 1? Is it like fucking JoJo's Bizarre
Yeah,
Adventure?
there's Part One and Part Two.
Are we in
Part
fucking.
One is
Is this
well,
Phantom Blood?
technically they have like Part One is the public safety arc or saga, which is like the first 97 chapters.
What?
Part one's also the best.
Yeah.
So
I
Part
mean,
3?
no, not
Not
we're
yet.
like in Part Two.
And then
There
it'll
might
be.
not even be a Part Three. I think Part Two is setting up to be pretty final.
And then it'll be a Part 3 Stardust Crusaders. Anyways.
Yeah, where they get stands and they forget about the hybrid stuff.
It had been two
Anyway,
days since she was determined to work at that place, and she was nervous. Sweat and running down her face. Sweat and what?
oh,
Sweat.
Sweat and fucking I don't know, for whatever reason. It was
Come
long.
on, you know what you wanted to say, you
Sweat
bastard.
sweat and W4 or oil, whatever. WD-40 oil, whatever. Yeah, it was long and hard
Sweat and
days.
gamer girl bathwater.
It was long and hard days after Makima trying to kill everybody. However, she would need a job after the massacre at her job of before, and needed to manage to keep after the demon hunter, and after Makima would keep trying to kill her. Making her
That was
have
incomprehensible.
making her have to. Is this fucking? Are they trying to write like Shakespearean shit right here? Like what is
I don't
happening?
know.
No, it gets
See,
just bad.
this is one of the things I like about film fiction is they hold them people to a grammar standard, and if your grammar falls off too much, they don't allow it on the site.
Well, yeah, that's why we don't read
Why
barely
does
anything from fan fiction
why
because it's
does
like
the
all the good material to rip gets like fucking
why
executed.
Author,
why
author,
does the
my man.
why does
That doesn't matter if they still allow stories that are shit.
Yeah,
why does the fucking horse website have this fucking standard and not the
I don't
fucking
know because bronies have to try really hard to make themselves not look like a joke.
and not the big three of fan fiction?
Well, I mean to be fair, Wattpad
They
is
have
like
so much fan fiction that they literally had to move to their own site.
yeah,
I mean, I guess so. Oh shit,
yeah.
popped a blister. Anyways,
Wattpad is like I picture it like the Goonies and like the fan fiction websites, different characters in the Goonies, and Wattpad is like Sloth.
Who's
okay.
Sloth?
He's the one with the fucked up face.
Oh, the Elephant Man. Okay.
Yeah.
making her have to support herself afterwards and feel scared that even with Makima dead, thanks to Denji, she could show up at nightfall in her room and kill her, even though Kobeni always had a knife kept inside her pillow and that she always carried it, since she was
Christ, this
afraid of
text is tiny.
being mugged, harassed, kidnapped at some point on the street. She also had to work in order to live, because without money, there is nothing to live and have happiness.
Damn, that's fucking deep. I'm pretty sure that's a fucking. I'm gonna put that on my fucking Twitter bio if I ever get
Kobeni
forced to
is
gun.
Kobeni is the Akiyama of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, she's a fucking philosopher.
Of course, now it wasn't just important to worry to take care of supporting her family because she wouldn't know what to do, but not that. A crazy little idea popped up in her brain that had she couldn't be harassed and kidnapped only by humans, but
The
that
fuck?
but that a demon who might have seen her in her old hunter life saw her walking down the street or right there in McCappy's and thought, is this the author's, is English their first language? I'm just
I
wondering.
don't know. I don't know. This is so that could be. You know, this is giving me I don't know if it's quite the same level, but it's like only Simon knows that one Alvin and the Chipmunk story the SDC did. Where nothing is spelled incorrectly, but it's like so far, but it's
Words are in the wrong place.
yeah, it's all fucked up. I don't know if it's quite the same thing or if it's the same case, but it's what it's giving me flashbacks of. Like, it's funny. I knew it was it was really nonsense reading it, but hearing it read out loud, just oh my god.
Hey, isn't that
Maybe this
the...
is soft canon, Fujimoto himself made this and used Google Translate to make it English. I
Hey,
don't know.
hey, isn't that the demon hunter that almost killed me once a while ago? And look, she doesn't have anyone with her. Doesn't that mean I could steal from her, harass her, kidnap her, or eat her, or kill her? Who's saying
I like how eat her and kill her are mutually exclusive.
that? Wouldn't it have the same process to have to devour it?
What?
This is wonderful. And look again. She lives in apartment number 12, XX Street, YX neighborhood. That's excellent. I could go to her house at night while she sleeps.
Okay, most devils aren't humanoid, and the ones that do look like humans are usually fiends, which are fiends. It is canonically stated that fiends, when a devil possesses a dead body, they are weaker than they would be as a devil. It's it's a so I feel given what Kobeni has done in the manga itself, I feel like she could probably handle herself against most fiends.
Also, don't fiends have physical deformities?
Yeah, they do. They usually like Power is a fiend. She has the little horns.
But then fucking Quan Chi's girls are all horrifically deformed in
Yeah,
some way.
some are more than others.
However, she was prepared. A knife was strapped to her back like fucking Die Hard. It hurt a little.
Basically.
Another knife was under the table in her apartment, and another under her pillow. She was prepared and stopping sweating a little, so she didn't stop. Thought that the number of demons dropped in the last few days after Denji became the hero of Japan. Did that happen? That sounds too
Yeah.
stupid. That sounds
Yeah,
too
it is.
stupid for
But
Okay, he did.
it's part of Makima's plan to because devils are the more powerful a devil is it correlates to how feared they are. So having people see Denji as a superhero like Spider-Man weakens the Chainsaw Devil's power because it directly means less people are afraid of him.
The only thing I know about Chainsaw Man is the fact that fucking Denji cooked up Makima in a 17-course meal.
Yeah, and he fucking ate her up.
Yeah, he did. It was super satisfying.
It was. And it worked because okay, Makima is the control devil. She's literally one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And that was all part of her plan because she wanted to essentially have the Chainsaw Devil be her weapon because the Chainsaw Devil has the ability to like destroy the concepts that devils are based on. Like it destroyed like the concept of nukes, it destroyed the concept of Nazis, it destroyed the concept of AIDS. That's canon.
What?
Yeah, it is. It's fucking.
I dead ass what if Pochita eats the Death Devil, will death just not exist
Maybe.
anymore?
I mean, like, I feel like it can only do that. He can only do that to devils that are weaker than him, and I'm pretty sure the Death Devil is implied to be the strongest devil.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Like even somehow even stronger than the Hell Devil, which Pochita does manage to like essentially kill. He doesn't eat it, but he does kill it.
thought that the
Anyway.
number of demons dropped in the last few days after Denji became the hero of Japan. Of course, Kobeni had nothing to complain about. He was nice and took a hit from Makima for her space. But well.
Technically, Denji didn't take that hit. Pochita took that hit. Pochita was in control in that when that happened.
Yeah, he was also a hulking monstrosity.
Yeah, he was. He's
Who
a good
kills
boy
her
though.
fucking coworkers?
He's a good boy though.
He is a good boy.
He could
Yeah.
be dangerous since he was the chainsaw demon, but although she could search for him
Devil.
sometime.
Chainsaw Devil.
That might be a result of like, because it is very likely that English is not this author's first language, so that might be like a translation thing from like Google Translate. That might have just like demon and devil might be like basically synonymous in the person's native language. So the translator might have just like, oh, it's demon.
Okay.
That could be it.
But although she could search for him sometime, maybe say hello. Well, how long was she thinking in front of the cashier? 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
That's a whole Family Guy episode. She
Yeah,
sweated-
fucking like. You just like imagine like you're taking your son there to get like his crappy meal, and he's like, and you're like you go to like ask the cashier, and she's like all sweaty and like anxious and looks like she's just like a deer in the headlights, and you're just standing there waiting to order for 20 minutes.
But then you look at it and you're like, God damn, I'd hate that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're kind of cute.
She sweated again and got worried. Sweated again. Why? And
Thank you for reminding me that she's all sweaty.
And noticed that no one went to her cashier. Everyone went to the other cashiers. She thought they must be scared of her. You could see their faces. She then thought...
Jay, do you want to be Kobeni?
No, I want to be Kobeni.
Yeah, you're Kobeni.
Yes. Where are we?
Right there. Well, I have to
keep calm.
And
sorry,
decided to keep calm. But she
What?
couldn't.
What?
She was sweating
No.
and her face was red until
No.
she saw
Stop.
who had entered.
Red Tomato Shy.
Guys, I hate it when a character says something and then I hate it. I hate it when
You
that
can't
happens.
just have the characters announce how they feel. That makes me so angry.
I have to do
Ugh.
something about this. Until she saw who had entered. It was Mr. Meme. He was wearing a big dog t-shirt, blue jeans, and a cowboy hat.
The shirt said "Dog's Treat."
Like some guy walked in, he was blasting Ram Ranch.
His
Well,
his muscly biceps is almost... I'll stop now. It was...
Garfield walked in.
God damn it! I hate.
It was Denji, wearing a school uniform and carrying 2 backpacks on his back. Kobeni thought about what to do, whether to say hello or try to answer him or hide. She didn't know why she had to hide, but maybe she would have. But she was
What?
really surprised to see that there was a kid next to Denji with his hand holding Denji's.
His hand?
A kid. What?
Okay, no, this is definitely another language because I've seen gender swaps like that.
Yeah, like in fucking Nina the Killer.
It looked nice, and Kobeni stopped sweating.
Oh, nice.
Denji saw her.
I just realized they said this is like a romance, even though Denji's still like 17 and she's like
Yeah,
22.
Denji's 17. Kobeni's like 20, 21.
So
I guess like, yeah.
he's not an adult.
He's not an adult. Look, granted, I feel like out of all of them, Kobeni would be like, I don't know. I don't feel like she'd be like Makima about it. She's
It's
like,
one of those things where it's like you forget their ages because
yeah,
there's
they're
just some
so
character
similar
traits
in
that are
height.
like inherently
Although,
like Kobeni's cowardliness makes her seem way younger
although
than
I
she
will say this,
actually
I will
is.
say this: it makes sense that Denji, a malnourished Japanese teenager, would be about the same height as a Japanese adult woman.
Racist.
No, because he's underfed. He doesn't get enough food to grow.
Oh, so women are just natural. So women are just small no matter what they eat, huh? Spooky.
More or less.
Stop.
I mean, it's not a concrete principle, but it does sort of.
Person.
Denji
You're only
saw-
saying that
Anyway.
about Japanese women, you mother.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a Japanese woman in person?
No.
Yeah. So you can't prove that I'm wrong.
Isn't Hamino taller than Denchi?
Yes, because Himino is like 30 or something,
Okay.
and she's also like a chronic alcoholic cougar, and I want her.
No, you're too old for her. Spooky.
Can I talk about that?
This is why This is why children should carry table salt in their pockets to throw in the eyes of predators.
Yes.
Can we talk about how like more people? Can we talk about how like more people in the fandom seem to be angry at Himino than fucking Makima? Like I've seen that, and it's like they're not.
It's both gross. It's both
yeah,
gross.
they're both gross, but I'd argue Makima is worse.
Whatever.
If only slightly. I don't know.
Apparently, a lot of people don't think it's sexual, so you know.
Yeah, I mean it probably wasn't. I don't know.
Denji
Didn't
saw-
Makima say like
Oh my
sex with a
God.
human for her is like a human having sex with a dog?
Oh god.
Yeah.
And then Denji quotes Mila Kunis' character from that shitty movie.
Which one?
Okay, so Jupiter
Jupiter
Ascending.
Ascending?
Oh, I
Ascending.
remember that movie.
Yeah,
I
and
don't-
fucking Channing Tatum's character is like, I'm part dog, and she goes, I love dogs. It's like, God, shut up, you stupid bitch. What are you doing?
Author, I swear to God, if you're about to say you like that movie,
I did at the time, but it's been a while, so I might not now.
everyone fucking hates that movie.
It's really not.
I fell asleep
it's the
watching
room
it.
of sci-fi action.
Oh.
Like, it's that bad, I would say.
The most interesting thing about Jupiter's Ascending is that I get it mixed up with Jupiter's Legacy, and I honestly don't know which is worse.
I don't fucking know Jupiter Ascending, so we should probably keep reading.
Jupiter's Legacy
Jupiter's
is like
Legacy was
it's another superhero deconstruction, but it's like The Boys, but even worse.
Ugh.
Because with the Boys TV show, like they have they have good compelling performance, like special good effects. Like even if you don't like the writing and stuff, like you can appreciate the performances. Jupiter's Legacy is so fucking bad. The show, at least, I don't know about the comics, but like, whatever. We're getting off topic.
Can I fucking read now?
Yeah, keep reading. Sorry.
Oh my god. Denji saw her and smiled in surprise. He walked towards the cashier and Kobeni thanked whatever god she noticed her chef wasn't watching over
What?
her.
Hold on. What?
Pepino.
Her chef? Pepino?
No. Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay would fucking break Amino over his knee.
I was thinking fucking Chef from South Park, and the god is like the Scientology god, or whatever the fuck it is. Xenu?
Xenu.
Or is Xeno the bad guy? I don't know. I don't follow it because it's nonsensical.
The child continued to accompany Denji. Kobeni
Okay, good. It did. Good. She didn't cease to exist.
But leaving that aside, Kobeni said,
Welcome to. Why is it not quotes now?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if that's something you can pin on English not being their first language.
I don't think I can either.
I've never read a Russian book or a French book. Do they have quotations too? Quotation marks?
I'm pretty sure. I from far as I think quotations are pretty.
Yeah. Maybe not I don't know, Japanese books or something. I don't know. I've never read Japanese books. I only read manga because I'm a fucking loser.
Welcome to McHappy. What's your order?
Kobendi!
Kobendi exclaimed, Denji happy. Was he happy to see her? Was it?
What?
I'm Denji. Was it?
Yes, it's me.
She said nervously. The manager was watching her now. Couldn't waste time. What will be... God.
No, that's me. Because of the fucking quotations.
This is not how you format a story, author.
What will...
Not author of purpose, author of the story. Author
I was
Bruce,
going to
whatever.
say, so why are you talking to him?
Like, you know what? If they just replaced the dashes with quotation marks, that would solve like 90% of the problems.
What will your order be? Sorry, I can't talk to you. I'm really sorry, but I have to survive this job. But I really wanted to talk to you.
Is she working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
Fucking...
Oh my god, Kobendi! I gotta write that now. I gotta write that now.
God. We're not... God, I hate this fucking...
She fights the big boss as the animatronic devil.
Nah, it's gonna be William.
William.
Denji lost his smile, but opened another one for the girl next to him. What?
What?
Yeah,
What
it's
is
Nayuta,
happening?
the little girl.
I'm glad this is the story I'm going out on.
Yeah.
He asked her,
Who wants to be Nayuta?
who's...
Wait a minute. Wait, it's like paragraph, like, oh, what is...
I think it's supposed to be like new speaker, new line. Like,
It's like a bracket.
yeah, it's dumb. Anyway, what do you want, Nayuta?
The Nayuta kept looking...
Nayuta.
Why the Nayuta? She's a
fucking
living-
cryptid.
She's a living being.
The Nayuta is
She's
a
a-
very interesting creature.
The Nayuta is a bird native to the western coast of North America.
Lost
Let's just
tapes,
on the ground. This is
Nayuta.
awful. The Nayuta kept looking at the snacks stamped on the posters. She then pointed to MC Kid.
What?
Who wants to be Nayuta? Cece?
I think she's muted.
I
Author.
will do the voice of what's her name.
Nayuta.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
She's a fucking child. She's like 10.
She
I
is
don't
being.
care.
She's really bad though.
I mean, yeah, she is kind of a bitch, but at the same time, she's also like 12.
Yeah, but you know why? That's
Yeah,
not the
she's-
reason she's acting like it.
Yeah, she's a little shit. She's goofy. Anyway, author?
Yo.
That one. I want the one without vegetables.
Denji made a serious face. Eyes go black.
With vegetables.
He exclaimed.
You know very well that you have to eat vegetables.
Fucking pimp slaps her in front of everyone.
Jim slaps a 12-year-old.
Fucking Hoodwink 2 just fucking flies around the building.
Do I amuse you?
Kobendi tried to hide a smile at the sight of such a beautiful conversation. But
What?
Nayuta... John
It
Freeman
depends
tried
on
to
the
hide
vegetables. Like, have you ever had roasted broccoli?
Yeah, I like steamed broccoli.
Like steamed hams.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
Nayuta...
kid. I'm a kid with vegetables included. I swear I'm not Maverick.
replied. Kobendi tapped the order and felt calm.
And how are you?
Asked Denji. I haven't
I
heard
haven't-
from you.
No.
It's me. I haven't heard from you since.
He stopped and looked at Nayuta, who was...
Wait, hold on. That's a not 1, not 3.
No.
Oh yeah, 4.
Not 1, not 3 before.
He stopped and looked at Nayuta, who was standing still looking at him.
And he looks at me. You know.
Turned back to her.
What?
What?
Look!
He's referring to Makima's death.
No, look, the fucking quotations, and then they're gone the next
I'll
time.
come back. What the hell?
And then they disappear. Well, I'm fine. Will you want fries to go with it?
He returned. The little girl nodded just as Denji gave her permission. She typed in the order and gave the price. Then Denji took out his wallet and paid.
Well, we'll see you around.
He replied as he went to the counter and to take the order.
But he took the order already.
Yeah, he took the order.
I guess it's McDonald's has there's a counter right next to the other counter
Yeah, where you pick up the order, but
where you
I
pick
thought
up
you're
the
supposed
order.
to wait somewhere and then you'll go get your order of food. I don't know.
Oh man.
Anyway, Jack.
Yes.
She said weakly. But screams came from outside the cafeteria, and everyone stopped.
Wait, they're in a cafeteria now?
I guess so.
I wouldn't call a fast food place like a cafeteria. I don't know.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
food court.
Whenever I go to KFC, I put the mess in mess hall.
Kobeni almost panicked and took the knife that was hidden in his waist.
But then
Benny is a trans icon confirmed.
I'm glad her bottom surgery went well. I'm happy for
her. But Denji, I want to transition from just my waist, nothing else.
You guys think there'd be a trans devil because people are scared of transgender people for no reason?
That would suck.
She just wants.
I don't think you want to open up that can of worms.
Okay, that actually brings a question. People are there's phobias of different religious groups or whatever, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, and it's so if the Chainsaw Man ate the
Islam devil,
the Buddhist devil, would there stop being Buddhists?
That's a good point, actually.
I guess, and I like how you picked the one religion that has committed the least amount of war crimes. That has had the least amount of atrocities committed in its name.
I feel like it would be the one I'd get the least kind of scrutiny for bringing up.
Probably.
Kobeni want to become a Fuda in real life.
Fuda in real life? God damn it, Mr. P.
But Denji appeared
the
calm.
Futanari devil.
But Denji appeared calm and looked at the street. A demon that appeared to be a cabbage with several eyes and hands that served like legs was running down the street after people.
Yes.
Denji exclaimed angrily and looked at Naota, who was behind him squeezing his legs.
Hold on. Is this implying that because Naota didn't want the vegetables, that made the vegetable devil appear?
That'd actually be really funny.
He turned his gaze to Kobeni, who was almost like a gunslinger, looking at the girl with his hand over a holster.
Oh wait, no, hold on. With his hand
hid the knife he was holding.
With his hand over his holster nest in this case. What? What?
Donkey Kong Queen.
Only Kobeni knows.
Wasn't the knife on her back?
I guess. And also, she transitioned again. Good for her. Whenever I make the thumbnail, I'm gonna give Kobeni a little trans pin on her shirt.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
Was always preparing to use against a demon, and he said,
"Can you take care of her?"
Kobeni came out of his gunslinger form and returned to his normal form.
Okay, so Kobeni is now a guy.
Is this oh my god! It's her brother! It's her brother! Fucking, what's his name? Nobana Higashima from part 2.
Koboni.
No, Koboi.
Bro Benny. Bro Benny.
Koboner.
No, it's Bro Benny. Kobenner. Also, I like how she has gunslinger form, it's fucking, she's fucking Dante from Devil May Cry.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway, who is this?
I think this is Kobeni.
There is
3 exclamation marks.
No.
Please.
He said, moving his face to the street and to her.
Take care of her for a few moments.
Kobeni stuttered, but said,
"What?"
Okay, now I want you to enunciate every S.
Yes. There.
Denji looked at Naota and said that she would take care of her, and ran down the street while taking off his shirt.
That's hilarious without context.
Yeah, Denji. I don't think Denji needs to take off his shirt. I'm pretty sure he can just like reach down through his collar and pull on the pull cord.
All right.
No, I know
Before
he
I
has
was
to take
gone,
off.
I was
He has,
eating the prisoners.
That's fine.
he has to. He
Yeah.
has to take off his shirt to be Chainsaw Man. Apparently, even though he's been
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man with
Yeah.
his shirt on.
Author is feeding the other prisoners for our next collab.
God. The child named Neuta was sitting at one of the tables. In front of her was the McLunch. The McLunch!
McLanche.
McClunky.
That Denji had bought her. Kobendi, still at the cashier, glanced at her from time to time, the knife in the back prepared in case someone tried to do something with the child, or with her. Since there was a demon in the street attacking people while Denji, now the Chainsaw Man, was chasing him. Nayuta opened the hamburger and seemed to look at the tomato and lettuce. Kobendi looked at her from the corner, sweating. Would she eat the tomato and lettuce? She should.
That's so tense.
Three
What a
fucking.
tense.
Three question
Three
marks.
question marks.
This is like so melodramatic.
This is so.
Will.
It was good for her health, and Kobeni expect her to get the tomato and lettuce so well prepared by McHappy #1 in hamburgers. Naoto removed the lettuce and tomato and set it aside with her hands full of ketchup. Ketchup. She took a bite of hamburger, dirtying her cheeks.
Maybe this wasn't Google translated because, like, fucking no way ketchup would have gone through. Maybe they're just stupid.
Ellipses, 2 and 1.
Oh,
3, 2, 1, literally.
yeah, is that what they were trying to do?
Fucking Kobeni began to sweat. She didn't eat the lettuce, not the tomato. Kobeni stopped sweating. Apparently she has this ability. And thought for a moment that she shouldn't care if the girl eated the salad or not.
Eat it!
You're retarded. But
Wait, salad! Dude, burger and tomatoes on a burger, it's not... It's lettuce on a burger, it's not a salad.
Are you is this person fucking
Stupid? Hey, I don't know. I'm at a loss. Oh, like,
is this the most incomprehensible story we fucking read so far? And it's not that badly written.
Probably. I don't know. I feel like some of the Brooka Bro stuff might have been pretty incomprehensible.
But and Denji and the child's health.
And Genji and the child's health.
What if in a few years she was at the doctor's and the doctor said she would have a few days to live because of her poor diet? And did Kobeni know that under his surveillance, Neuta, I'm cold.
Under his surveillance, Nayuta
could
have had a longer life.
Could have had a longer life. How many minutes did she think about it? Look at the clock, 30 minutes, and looked at Neuta. She disappeared.
Look at your hands. Now look at your hands. Now back to me. Now look at your girl. Now back to me. Your hands are now diamonds.
And try to look back. Your neck snapped. You died. She disappeared. She began to sweat again, and in the back of her throat she felt an urge to scream. The snack had already been eaten, and the lettuce and tomato were on the table. Where was she? Where was she? There is. She had just gone in the trash, putting the used paper in there.
She's in the trash. Picturing her.
Also, this is like Gone Missing.
It is. No, unlike Gone Missing, there is actual conflict, but it's happening outside, and we're not seeing any of it.
And they pretended her
Which,
not eating the lettuce and tomatoes.
Speaking of missing people, I need one of you to go around the neighborhood and take down the missing posters for our prisoners.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that definitely.
Is this a joke that you guys started that I missed? Or
yes.
Oh yeah, you weren't around here when that happened. Don't worry.
Yeah. You'll get the context for it soon enough.
They were taken by the main bad guys of Yakuza. Was it Yakuza 4?
Maybe.
Because the main bad guy in Yakuza 4 had a secret prison where he tortured people to death.
Kobeni breathed a sigh of relief.
Was the
Nayut.
was
Oh
the
my
villain
God.
of Yakuza 4 the United States CIA?
No, he's just a cop. He's just a dirty cop.
Nayuta was
It's not,
already back
Arthur,
at
what
the
you described
table.
sounds like Yakuza directed
Spooky.
by fucking sorry.
Nayuta was already back at the table, sat down, and started swinging her little legs. So cute, Kobeni thought. And the lettuce and tomato were still there on the table.
No! The lettuce and tomato.
No! Kobeni. She saw that the boss wasn't there and that no one was wanting to order. He went to the table and kneeled down to be at the same height as the little girl. Nyota opened her eyes in amazement. Nyota tried to smile, but she sweated again.
Kobeni tried to smile. So, like, Kobeni is a guy.
I guess so.
Yeah, it went back to her like last chapter, but now it's not.
Oh, Jay, Kobeni's gender fluid.
L-O?
She said in
Hey.
a weak voice. Nyota turned to swing her legs and said hi.
Oh, she left. She left, and now she's swinging her legs again.
Kobeni pointed at the plate.
You're not given a plate at fast food restaurants, so I don't
Give
know.
it a tray.
Yeah.
Jay?
I'm sorry. I don't know when the fucking dialogue is. No. Wait, what? Why'd she say no? Are you going to eat the vegetable?
She asked. The child looked at the greens and then at her, then shook his head.
His head.
Nayuta.
Nayuta is trans.
Fucking
God.
multiverse is it's like fucking colliding into each other. Jesus Christ.
God, Chainsaw Man's
Progressive.
the last thing that needs fucking multiverse shit.
Yeah.
No, but did you know that they help for help to stay strong when you grow up?
The little girl continued to look at her with her big eyes. Kobeni placed her hand on the plate.
Jay.
I can't.
Keep doing it, Jay.
You don't want to grow up and be a strong woman.
Be strong, woman.
Arthur,
This
is
is
you
this
right
is
here.
this is what Chainsaw Man needed: an argument telling kids to eat their vegetables.
Yeah. I would fucking love that if, like,
Denji's literally having a cool fight outside with the
I
fucking
would love
devil.
if, like, if, like, went in that direction of, like, Denji being an actual superhero who'd do, like, anti-drug PSAs.
He'd
Remember-
probably be all like, "What? Fuck no, drugs are awesome, kids."
Like, fucking Denji's like, remember, he did, like, his Chainsaw Man form, covered in blood. And he's like, remember, kids, I may be Chainsaw Man, but I can't defeat the drug devil alone.
God, they would use the drug devil, man. Would
Here's
totally
the
do
thing.
that.
Here's the thing. Like,
Author.
marijuana, LSD, both have good health benefits under
Yeah.
the right circumstances.
Yeah, obviously, but, like,
Dude, when did drug PSAs ever give a fuck about those two things?
yeah. Ronald Reagan didn't give a fuck. Ronald Reagan thought it made Mexicans eat people.
Oh gosh, you're not fucking. Moving on, continuing.
Author.
Arthur, this is your line.
Right here.
Oh, it's my line?
Yeah.
Okay, like you?
She asked. Kobeni blinked.
Yeah, what the I hate this. Shut up, stop. I can't read.
Let Jay do their line. Arthur, shut up.
Please. Just like me?
He said.
He
Asking himself.
How's this the funniest story so far? He
I
said.
don't know.
Asking himself.
Have we had a gold yet? Can this be our first gold?
I think we.
Yeah, this could be our first gold if we ever, like, figure out how we're going to classify our gold.
Legendary. I
Well,
Maybe.
Kobeni, the child looked at the plate. Author.
I eat, but only if you eat.
She said. Kobeni stopped sweating, smiled.
Of course I eat.
Of course I'll eat.
Of course I eat.
I eat those food.
I'm just imagining everyone having fucking Russian accents now. It's so funny. The little girl took the lettuce and pointed at Kobeni's face. She smiled and ate the piece. She chewed and made a happy noise with her mouth closed. The girl inspected her with her eyes.
Oh, I thought she inspected her with her knees.
Yeah, her fingers.
Oh God.
Did I?
Oh, that probably get her fucking.
Don't worry.
Author.
Oh, what? Sorry. All right.
No, to
All
answer.
right.
She looked at the lettuce with her eyes, and right at the center, Kobeni smiled faintly. Just cute, she thought. She never did anything bad to anyone. Look at her eyes, she thought.
That was so weird. So weird.
Yeah.
Nayuta ate the vegetable, her eyes closed, and she seemed to force herself to chew the vegetable.
Hey.
Kobeni started to talk, concerned with Nayuta. The little
Oh,
girl looked at
scene.
her mouth still trying to
Corsine.
eat. Kobeni put her hands at the cheeks of the little girl. Her cheeks.
Her
warmed.
mouth.
Her mouth.
Okay, hold on. We just glazed over two big funny spelling errors. First off, Corsine or Corkined, and then her mouth.
Mouth. Oh my God! I didn't even notice that.
It's like the two parts of her brain were like fighting over like, oh God, do I want to do the funny fucking the Staps mouth thing where they measure time in mouths or what? And they fucking like, it would have been funny. Continue. Kobeni.
Eat slowly.
Kobeni said. The girl stopped chewing but soon returned. But this time, slowly.
But this time it's personal.
This time. I got a chip on my shoulder and a pop in my eye.
Oh my God. That is.
That is. Kobeni smiled.
Very well.
Very well. Weird little creature. The girl smiled. Author.
No,
Sorry.
this is
Nope, that's me.
This is,
Nope,
let's see.
that's still me.
Oh.
Nah. Why? Now? I'm saying now. Fuck that.
Pointed at the tomato.
The tomato.
Three exclamation part. The tomato! Oh!
This is like a joke, man. This is like a parody. It's like, yeah, Denji's outside fighting a devil, but nah, you want to walk over
No.
here.
Like this is a romance between Denji and Kobeni.
He's 22 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like 17.
The girl
So.
looked at her in astonishment. She then looked at Kobeni. Puppy dog eyes on them.
No, 103 author. There's two not 103s here.
On what?
Author, it's your line.
Oh, this is blasphemous.
I like tomatoes too.
I actually don't like tomatoes.
Fuck you.
I like.
Jesus!
Author, say your line.
No, I don't want to eat the tomato.
Kobeni continued to smile.
What if I eat it first? Oh God, she's telling me my soul. What if I eat it first, huh?
God, this is
That was really good. That level was really good.
Come on, guys.
Funny story power.
So she got closer to Neuda and spoke softly in her ear.
Here's the thing. there was a time in history where tomatoes were considered poisonous.
Yeah,
but
because
that's
people were
just because
stupid and ate them
everyone
off of
ate on
pewter
pewter
plates,
plate.
which was like basically pointless. It's like lead.
To see if it's not poisoned.
Poison! The little girl laughed. Then it was her turn to speak in her ear. What the fuck's happening?
They're talking. Author?
This is you, author.
Okay, did they poison all the food in the restaurant?
The two laughed. That's very funny.
Everybody laughed at the very funny joke.
Everybody.
I believe they didn't.
She looked around, suspecting everyone. She wasn't
Of
scared
murder.
anymore. She was smiling. She felt light. Jesus
No.
Christ.
That's not the weight. That's the.
Look, Jesus Christ.
She felt the light of Jesus.
Fucking
Can we
oh my
trust
god,
them?
Kobeni is becoming you, Jay.
Wait, Kobe's like putting like paranoia in this child. She's like, but can we trust them? No.
Can we trust?
Yeah,
She's
right?
making. She wants to be this child to be as like paranoid as her. So she's not so alone.
Ah, good old Catholics.
Fuck you.
Can we keep reading,
Hey,
please?
I grew up Catholic. I'm allowed to make that joke.
I know. I read that already.
Oh, yeah.
I read that already.
Now
But
you
can we
took-
trust them? No.
No, that's me. No, that was me.
Oh, then why did you highlight it?
I don't know.
Because Mr. Meme's an idiot. So
Naoki
Anyway,
took the tomato cautiously and pointed at Kobeni. Kobeni took the tomato, nervous eyes. She ate. Nayuta looked at her worriedly. Kobeni chewed, and it did.
It did what? What did it do?
I'm intrigued, but for all the wrong reasons.
This is like, how much do you want to bet this? Like, this was all just like one big fat block of text, and the author just like went through it and pushed enter at like where they thought sentences started.
But what does "and it did" mean? What's the context?
And it did was what we said. It will get worse.
Worse.
Nayuta laughed, and Kobeni smiled.
Your turn.
He took the tomato and gave it to the little girl. She ate, and Kobeni wiped the dirt on her cheeks with her napkin. Interesting.
Dirt?
What's happening? Kobeni,
Fucking dirt.
I didn't know you. Oh wait. With her napkin.
Oh, this is supposed to be Mr. Meme, I think. I mean, author. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Nayuta, your turn.
No.
Wait, no. That's somebody else. That's somebody else. That's the boss.
Mr. Meme, you want to be the manager?
Interesting, Kobeni. I didn't know you were paid to play with customers. A gross voice behind her voice. Those words. Kobeni
A
sweated.
gross. Okay.
Oh god, it'll be one of these. Okay.
She got up and turned to her side. His boss, with his arms crossed, was in front of him.
Oh
He
shit!
didn't look
Everybody
happy.
gangster till the rant Sona crosses his arms. It's Turkey Tom.
Mr. Mayuta.
Jeez.
Fuck off. Well, not three,
Wait,
by
wait,
the
wait,
way.
hold on. Isn't that the word that like what was the name of that? The 231, the Japanese 231, and it's what they call the Chinese prisoners that they experiment on Mayuta.
I don't know. I think in Unit 731, I don't know.
Did you call it 231?
I don't know. I'm not good with numbers. Fuck off.
231.
Keep reading.
Alright.
She tried to.
I said that already.
She tried to speak.
Yeah, Mr. Meme, you gotta say she tried to speak.
She tried to speak.
I'm sorry, I was just introducing to the girl.
Show Nayuta, who was swinging her feet.
To eat her.
What the fuck is this? This is like. Good luck, Jay.
Oh, right. Oh, this is still me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, good luck.
Fuck. I'm gonna say we know. God, I'm
Eat.
fucking mad now.
Eat. Eat.
No, we're not doing that again. We know that it is important for the big happy franchise that children should eat the vegetables, specially made by the franchise for children's growth and children's
Wait, the
social
company made the
development.
vegetables?
They grow the
I don't know,
fucking
man.
vegetables in their fucking rooftop
They
garden or
got
whatever.
it. I'm just thinking Ronald McDonald Farms.
That's where they grow Grimace.
Oh, God.
God, that's where Grimace went. Author,
Yeah,
please.
he's a fucking eggplant.
Author. Right here.
Ah, this hurts.
Can you read?
I'm going to read, but it's hurting me to do so.
Oh shit, we got a yay from fucking Angst Much.
Yay.
Nayuta
Yeah.
said excitedly. Kobeni hid a smile.
Author, still you.
We also wanted to see if they didn't poison the food.
She said it very loudly, loud enough for everyone at the place to hear.
God,
What?
this fucking hurts. This is
Oh my God.
this is why I don't think it's like I don't see myself being a parent.
Okay.
My God.
Just merely because I do not see myself being a calm person in that scenario.
Yeah,
Okay,
same,
Arthur, I
honestly.
didn't need to know that you think you would be abusive. Jesus.
That's not what I meant. You know it.
Oh, you meant defending yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. You made it sound
I meant like being angry, just like being.
I'd
meant
be a-
like a kid does something. It's like I raise my voice, and I don't want to be that guy. No,
Okay.
I would be a terrible role model.
Especially if you said something at the dinner table like your dad.
Oh God, no, I wouldn't. Keep
I would
reading.
teach my kid all I know from Gorilla.
Okay, this third.
videos.
Wait, guys, read this third line though.
Pull this out, fun.
Poison!
Poison.
And then several voices scream, and there were fights. The whole team running to one side and another, saying that the food was not poison. And then Kobeni was fired. Not one, not three, but four. One of them highlighted. They were outside the cafeteria. Fuck.
Literally, a fucking kid is like, "Oh, I think the food's poison," and all the adults just lose it and just immediately believe it.
Fucking
Yeah.
severe autism at its max. Kobeni was looking at the ground, rainwater slithering around the corners. Nayuta was at her side,
What?
her hand holding hers.
Is it the fucking water snakes?
If she wasn't holding hands with the little girl, she would be sweating and crying, apologizing to her boss. But she was right there with Nayuta by her side.
Arthur?
Did I do something wrong?
Did I do that?
Fucking assholes are on the same wavelength. I hate it when that happens.
We're huge fucking Steve Urkel fans here at Original Content.
Steve Urkel fans.
Yeah, I love when Steve Urkel fired his Kamehameha and killed Sheldon Cooper.
Nayuta
I pay to see that.
her eyes pale with worry. Kobeni gave a sad smile.
No, of course not.
Nayuta smiled, and then they saw Denji coming around the corner. The big Chungus.
Summary. I will update next month.
Thanks for the kudos and comments. I didn't think it would be so well received. No criticism.
How many did they get?
I don't know. So, not one, not three. Okay.
Let's see.
No, scroll up. Scroll up tells you directly how many.
Oh, yeah. 172.
10 bookmarks and 9 comments.
That's a lot, actually.
Yeah. More than I got.
Don't get salty, Jesus.
No. You lost your job?
Denji asked. They were in the apartment.
Question mark?
Question mark?
Reggie asked?
Wait. Are they a couple in this story?
No.
I think they're the author might be building to that. I'm not sure.
I think because the author is shipping them, it doesn't go anywhere. Spoilers.
Oh, lovely.
They were in the
Yeah.
apartment of Denji and Nayuta. Tehi was
What?
eating a soup while Nayuta was in the bathroom. They locked her in there. After Denji arrived at the
That's her
dinner,
bedroom.
After Denji arrived at the dinner, he and
Diner.
Nayuta offered. Oh, the diner. He and Nayuta offered a dinner
Wait, it was a
made
fast
from
food
the
place. Then it was a cafeteria.
Chief.
And now it's a
It's
diner.
Chief Nayuta.
Kobeni first broke into a sweat, and she said she didn't want to be bothered to them. But Denji smiled and said her presence would be welcome. Not one, not three.
Not one, not three.
Not
She
even
sweated-
that. It's 2 periods.
2 periods, like separated by a space.
Period, space, period, space. She sweated again and tried to say she didn't have to, but Nayuta started to pull Kobeni's hand for she to come with them. She looked
gosh.
at Denji with a smile and a defeated face. He just continued to smile. Was a handsome smile. They walked through some busy streets, passing by the handsome Mr. Meme. Nayuta in the middle of them, holding hands with the two of them. I can't believe the author wrote that. I'm so honored.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone into the future.
And somewhere in space, Garfield nodded wistfully on his lasagna planet.
Lasagna's
Bigger than
StarCraft.
the sun.
Shit. The fucking planet the size of 4 stars.
With buildings the size of smaller planets.
In buildings. I
We're
can't.
not joking when we said that somebody wrote that. Kobeni, try not to sweat. Oh wait, sorry. Fuck. Oh yeah, no. Kobeni, try not to sweat. You okay, Jay?
Okay.
God. That fucking story.
Fucking Garfield, Shakespeare, Hemingway, Garfield fucking kills Jay.
And another thing,
It's funny.
that we didn't tell you guys is that's a crossover with Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought it was a Mass Effect
He took
crossover.
Nebula to that planet, and Nebula falls in love with Garfield's ripped abs. I can't.
Why Nebula?
Kobeni tried not to sweat so as not to pass the sweat on to the little girl. And the sweat passed to Nayuta, and she got some disease. And they had to take her to the hospital, and she would take medicine and stay in bed for days. And the doctor said that sweat was the cause of the dangerous disease, and now Kobeni would hate himself for putting her little girl in danger to all the world.
Not 1, not 3, not 2, not 1, not 3, not 2, not 4, but 5.
Damn.
2 of them highlighted.
2 of them highlighted.
But she undid her thoughts. Denji started talking midway, asking how she was. If she was okay, he noticed she was probably sweating. She answered.
Wasn't
with
sure.
simple
He
answers.
noticed, but he wasn't sure if she was sweating.
I think this story is
Okay,
becoming slowly more incoherent.
Maybe.
Okay.
Fucking,
Word of
by the
advice,
4th chapter, it'll be fucking Morse code.
Word of advice. Don't try to avoid. They try to say there's a bit of writing advice to try to avoid saying the symbol or saying the same word. So it should have been she gave him simple answers. That's it. Don't
Jay,
she answered with
why are you
simple
giving
answers?
actual
It
writing
sounds
advice? Who do you think we are? Like people who know what the fuck we're doing?
weird. Well, I mean, I try.
Yeah,
I try
don't want to
sometimes.
give people the illusion that we know what we're talking about. I don't,
It's
at least.
like, I mean, I have written several things.
I have too. I have no.
You've written
I
like
have no
one
delusions
thing
that it's
that you
good.
hadn't written in like 20 years.
False. I have also written a story for a contest I won by default, being the only one who
That's
entered.
right. I forgot about that.
And I also wrote a poetry.
Poetry.
Poetry. You wrote a poem, author. You wrote a poem. Is this story getting to you?
I don't know.
This is
I'm
like when
just-
Maverick causes me brain rot and I become
This story's
stupid for 2
fucking-
videos.
This story was fucking cursed by a shaman or something. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God.
It's the reading comprehension devil.
She was fine.
This story is powering the grammar devil or whatever.
Yeah, the story was written by Power.
She was fine. She was happy that soon get a promotion at work. He nodded. And all they could hear in the middle of the way was Nayuta in the middle of the two. Her hands intertwining only the fingers of the two. Her face guarded her shoes as
Hey,
she
speaking of
murmured
which, why
happy
isn't Power in this story? Where is she?
Oh, Power's probably dead.
Oh,
Author. Yeah, Power dies.
Yeah.
oh no!
Wait, her face guarded her shoes.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Her what? Is she a fucking Goomba?
Okay, whatever.
Kobeni smiled. They climbed some stairs until they reached their apartment. Denji went in front of the stairs while Nayuta was in the middle of them. Kobeni went last. She was worried about the jumps that Nayuta made from step to step. Whenever he did a little jump,
Oh,
Kobeni's heart would stop a jump. What?
Heart stopped.
does anyone else here do that? They'll like jump several steps ahead down the stairs. Areas go
Occasionally.
down faster.
No,
Yeah.
no, because like I feel like if I do that, I might slip and break my fucking legs or neck.
I
do
that
it
while
occasionally.
climbing up because I'm a very tall guy with
Obviously
tall
not
legs.
when they're like wet or something, but like
No,
dry
no,
season.
because like author. No, I don't do that in the stairs in my own house.
Okay,
Oh.
that's you, dude.
Yes, my legs
That's-
are long, yes,
You have some sort of like subconscious death wish.
very long.
I mean that I do, but like let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, author.
A jump. Heart stopped. A second jump. Kobeni's heart stopped. Just
What?
thinking
He
that
died.
if she slipped on the steps made Kobeni plan all the possibilities of her being able to catch Nayuta in the fall. And if she fell with her, she would use her body as a pillow in the fall. After several jumps and several paralyzed heartbeats, they reached the hallway of the apartment. Nayuta ran and past Denji, who laughed. He took the keys to the apartment.
I think this is
Author?
you right here, author.
Oh, they have quotes again.
And then they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay, let me zoom in on this.
I'm
My turn, she said as
Jesus
she
Christ.
pointed the keys towards his throat.
my turn. She's got a keyblade. Denji laughed,
Oh,
and
no.
Kobeni looked at the two of them, hands together, a smile on her face, carrying a black bag on her left shoulder. Brown boots, black skirt, and white shirt. Her hair.
He was carrying those? She wasn't
Okay.
wearing them.
He's
Her
naked.
hair- Good grief, she's naked! Her hair, the same way she wore it since working as a devil hunter.
So, in a bun?
I guess. I mean, like, I'll be honest, I just sort of pictured Kobeni as, like, her look doesn't really change at all over the course of her time in the manga.
Yeah, she's got the extended lock, and then she's got like the little hair like
Yeah, she's
ponytail. I don't fucking know, man.
Whatever. Are you sure?
Denji said with a smile. Turned the keys.
I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that. How many is that? Not one, not two. That's like
That's
6.
That's 6.
Author,
I'm here.
your line.
You said yes.
She did a few jumps trying to get the keys. He lowered the keys a little and in leap Nayuta took them. Then he laughed.
Denny?
Oh,
That
hi,
new
Denny.
character, Denny.
Oh, guys,
Denny.
Denny is like is Denny like a gender swapped Denji?
I was gonna make
Maybe.
that
I don't-
joke. Everybody's
no.
changing genders.
Oh god,
No,
this is really the fucking apartment from the room. There's Denny.
Yeah, it is fucking Denji's next door neighbors with fucking Tommy and fucking what's her face,
Oh, hi, Denji.
Lisa.
Lisa. Oh, hey, Tommy. That's
Oh,
my
I did
hi.
neighbor.
not
He's
hear
kind
her.
of weird.
I did not.
Oh,
Oh, who's that girl? This is Kobeni. She's an old coworker. Say hi, Kobeni.
Oh hi, Kobeni. Hey, whatever happened to that Makima girl? What did you do to her?
I ate her. I ate her up like a fucking
Is that like
kid
okay?
cuisine.
Like getting back to that. Like, was it actual like literal cannibalism or just like?
He cooked her up like a fucking 4-course meal. It looks delicious.
I cooked her
I mean,
up. I cooked Makima up into a
author.
4-course meal.
Denji has eaten other people before, like to maintain his
That's
Chainsaw Man
different. That's a
transformation.
dispassionate affair. This is taking the sacred art of preparation and cooking and tainting it with like this obscenity.
Guys, he did it because he loves her. As fucked up as that is, that's why she didn't come back. That's why her regeneration didn't bring her back. She had to reincarnate as Nayuta because he did it out of love for her. It's fucked up, and so her regeneration didn't recognize that as an attack.
Okay.
It's weird, I know, but it's part of what makes Chainsaw Man so good. It's so fucking bizarre.
Okay.
Can we just keep reading, please?
Yeah, keep reading.
Denny laughed as Nayuta turned the keys. Then she entered the apartment. Then she looked at Kobeni standing in the middle of the hallway.
Want to come in?
She looked at him, started to sweat.
I hate this. I hate how the author writes stuttering. Well, maybe another hour.
But Nayuta's face appeared through the cant of the open door.
What?
What was that supposed to be? Author?
Okay. Hold on. Zooming in. Come. I want to show you my toys.
And it disappeared again through the fucking bush.
In the house.
She just goes back into the house like Homer, slipping into that bush.
Yeah.
Leaving
She just
Denji
fucking
and Kobeni
teleport.
looking at each other.
If it's not a bother.
Not 3, not 2, but 4, but 5.
Oh, God, she said, sweating more.
Okay, she's sweating. We get it.
No wonder she took her clothes off. They were soaked.
Kobeni's whole fucking personality is that she sweats.
She's sweaty and she's scared. She's like a chihuahua.
Now she's like Scooby-Doo.
Courage. Fucking, where are we? No, of course not. You matter for me.
I mean, to me, whatever. So,
Yeah.
with those words, they made eye contact. She sweated. His face
Of course.
turned red.
For us. You matter to us.
He moved his hand with absurd speed.
For Nayuta, mainly. Tom. Not 1, not 3, not 2, but 4.
He ran through the door.
Leaving a fucking Denji-shaped hole in it. Like a fucking Roadrunner sketch.
She lost her sweat and took a deep breath and entered the house. Oh my god, still going.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a reminder to everyone, Denji is about 17 during this arc.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, what arc?
Kobeni would be
This is like taking place between the events of part 1 of Chainsaw Man and part 2.
Kobeni's 20, so
Kobeni is like 20 last we see her, so she'd be like, then you'd be like 17 at the oldest, 17, maybe 18, and Kobeni is like in her like, she's like in like 20, 21, 22.
I mean, if he's 18, then like, what's the problem?
Yeah, but he's not 18 now.
The thing is, we don't know if he's 18 yet. Last we got a confirmation of his age. He was 16, and that was around the time he and Kobeni first met.
Then 4 dogs appeared in front of her. She almost screamed in fright and took her knife and looked for Nayuta. But before she could do anything, the 4 dogs jumped on her.
Denji.
Wait, hold on. The first one is Deniji.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm at Deniji, number 1. Deniji. Deniji. Oh god, I'm fucking Deniji now. Denji looked at her in surprise and started to push the dogs away. She closed her eyes and put her hands over her face. The dogs wouldn't stop and licked her face, and she was sweating more and more.
Wait. Did they have dogs?
Yeah, that they were Makima's dogs.
Oh.
Remember, she had a whole bunch of dogs.
I literally stopped after part 1 because
that happened in part 1. We see all her dogs in part 1. We see them cuddle. Literally, the last panel of part 1 is Denji and Nayuta lying in bed with all the dogs.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Well, I don't read the manga. I just follow the anime.
Whatever.
You see, that hasn't happened yet.
Author.
Okay, sorry. Let me see this. What happened?
She heard the voice of Nayuta.
They jumped on top of Kobeni.
Then she replied,
"What the fuck are these dog names?"
Is that's not their names?
That not canonically. I don't think the dogs were ever named in the manga.
Okay, lovely.
What are these names? Author?
Cuckoo, green, red, emergency food, Napoleon.
Nayuta
said.
Where did you get emergency?
That's a fucking. That's a
emergency food.
It's a Genshin Impact reference because little fairy thing that follows you. There's a joke that it's where there's a dialogue where you call it emergency food and everyone just sort of thinks that's the funniest thing in the world.
His name is Paimon. You fucking ignorant swine.
What?
I called you an ignorant swine.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were a fan of Genshin Impact.
I do actually like Genshin. I'm gonna write fanfiction for Genshin.
Oh, really? Or
yes.
Do you like kids? Because that's the only joke people make about Genshin.
Occasionally, yeah, a lot of people make those jokes.
Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Meme. Nayuta said. Author.
Leave Aunt Kobeni alone.
The dogs then got off her, and she was able to take her hands off her face.
Sorry, Kobeni.
Then she said as he helped her up, his hand on her back and his face close to hers. She tried in vain not to sweat.
Okay.
She replied weakly, his breath close to her mouth. Oh, she could pass out.
Oh god, your breath fucking stank.
Oh my god, you stink.
You got fucking Captain Jack Sparrow breath.
I mean, Denji did not shower for the first 14 years, for the 8 years between when his dad died and when Makima found him.
She fainted.
I'm not even joking. That was the first time he took a shower, was when he moved in with Aki.
That actually brings up some concerns, because, do you know what, hard dirt is?
Kinda? Yeah, I'm guessing
it's a thing that can occur when you're when you don't shower or bathe for long enough. Basically, it's hard. It's like a layer of compact dirt that forms over your skin, and washing it off incorrectly can cause the skin under it to come off with it.
I'm guessing he probably rinsed him. He probably
It's actually very common for children who go to wilderness camps to end up with hard dirt.
I'm guessing he probably washed himself off. He probably let water when it rained. He probably let that wash over him.
Oh god, imagine having hard dirt all over your face.
Imagine having hard dirt on your cock.
You'd be found racist forever if you don't wash it off properly.
Yeah. Imagine if you go to hell and that's your punishment. You have permanent blackface.
God.
Like fucking Mr. Popo. Please. Konebi? Kobeni?
Denji asked. He then looked at Nayuta, who was also surprised. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Kobeni woke up. She was lying on a futon. A blanket
Warning,
was
some
over her.
futon involved.
and she smelled food coming from the hallway. She jumped with fright when she realized that she was still in Denji and Yuta's apartment. She got up quickly and started walking around, thinking about what she should do. She had passed out and slept at their house. Looked at the clock on the wall. It was 7:30 a.m. Well,
When did they get home? Was she
I don't
asleep
know,
all
man.
night?
well, only half an hour of sleep, but she shouldn't have abused their hospitality. She opened the
Wait,
hallway
wait a
slowly.
minute. Wait a minute. 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
She went to get a burger at 7 a.m. It was like 6. They would still be serving breakfast.
Yeah. I, either that or Betty was
Here's the
there all night.
No. Look, she said it was 7:30 a.m. Well, only half an hour of sleep.
Huh.
That means they were going to the burger place at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, it's or like 7.
I mean, like, to be fair, have you been to Jack in the Box like early in the morning? It is fucking nuts.
Also,
Like, there's
maybe
like a hamburger, a cheeseburger with like grilled cheeses as the buns. It's amazing.
that sounds how heartburning.
That's what it's
I
called,
guess.
heartburninator.
Yeah.
Heartburninator.
All right. Anyway, where were we?
Uh,
7:30 a.m.
She opened the hallway slowly. Denji was cutting carrots at the sink. That's a chowder food. Nayuta was in the living room, 2 meters in front of the TV. The 4 dogs
That's
were
like 6
laying
feet.
beside her. 2 meters in front of the TV? What do you mean?
That's like 6 feet.
Yeah, 2 meters is actually really far away. I don't think the author understood.
Yeah, it's what?
It's actually like, I think it was supposed to be an unsafe distance, but it's actually a pretty safe distance for this.
Yeah, it's a pretty respectable distance.
Actually, so oops.
But she. Oh, wait. God damn it, I lied. 4 dogs were lying beside her, 2 on left and 2 on the right, and on her lap, a white cat that Kobeni found it familiar lying on her lap.
Why would she find it familiar? I mean, like, I know what the cat is, but like, why would Kobeni know what that cat is? She
Because
never saw
fuck
that.
you.
Kobeni
Because fuck you,
never-
Spooky.
Kobeni never went to their house.
Fuck you, Spooky. You're wrong. Don't try to remember continuity from the show. Get out of here.
Keep reading.
Manga. Yeah. Where were we? The cat, white cat. Nayuta,
Denji said, calmly.
don't get so close to the TV.
He's 6 feet away, asshole.
He has fucking depth perception. He has, like, fucking depth perception issues.
Oh god. Denji had to sell another one of his eyes to fucking pay for rent again.
Wouldn't it just grow back?
Yeah. You know, that's like an infinite money glitch.
It's actually like really important, actually.
Yeah, Yuta muttered something that sounded like an
That's
affirmative
like that
answer.
thing like do you think Wolverine is circumcised, or do you think his like healing factor regrew his foreskin?
She was too close to the TV, only 2 meters. And if that
This guy does not know what.
And if that
This guy doesn't know how far meters are.
And if
I mean,
that
A meter is like
You
3
get it.
yards, right?
Yeah, it's like closer to like 2-3 yards. When does this Okay, like, where is this person from? Because like, do they think like 2 meters is equivalent to feet? Are they from the U.S.? What? Because like the United States is the only country that uses like the imperial system. Everywhere else uses metric system. So I feel like most people who use the metric system would know how far 2 meters is. What is this?
Literally say 2 centimeters. Like, I think that's what he meant.
2 centimeters is like comedically close. Her nose would be touching the TV.
I guess that's more sense than 6 fucking meters.
Yeah.
6 feet.
Whatever. Keep reading, Mr. Meme.
And if that affected her vision, not 1, not 3, not 2, what if Kobeni created several possibilities for Nayuta to get hurt because of the short distance between her and the TV?
6 feet?
But she gave up thinking because she understood that she should be a nuisance there. She saw that her shoes were by the door and that the key was in the door. She figured
Who
Denji
leaves the key in the door?
will still
Oh.
have to cut 2 more carrots to make the soup he was heating up on the stove. In that time, when he seemed to pay more attention to the TV as well as Nayuta, who remained focused on the cartoon that was on the TV. Oh my god.
Actually, the correct term is anime.
Anime.
She figured she had 10 seconds to get to the door. Then she started to cut the carrot. No! She felt her heart rate quicken, her blood pressure rise, her body getting ready to run, her mind focused on the door.
Activating her fucking devil trigger?
She fell
No,
and hit
she's not, because
She fell and hit her head on the floor, creating a crash that drew the attention of everyone in the apartment.
all
Did you
2 of
slip on
them.
a banana peel?
Cometti would slip on a banana peel.
Ow!
She felt pain, sweat, and tears. She looked up and saw the 4 dogs heading towards her. She screamed as the dogs jumped on her.
Okay, that would actually be kind of a cute joke in like any other context.
Yeah.
Like the dogs just keep attacking her.
They're not even attacking her, they're like just like sitting on her and licking her face.
She would be like freaking out.
Denji was in front of her, putting a bandage on his forehead, his face close to hers. He put a bandage on himself. His breath.
He cut his fingers while he was cutting the carrot.
His breath hot on her face, and his hands pressed the bandage over her forehead.
I know Denji's not exactly the best when it comes to like social interaction, but I feel like he wouldn't get so close to someone that he's just breathing
Like,
on them.
bitch, can you breathe through your fucking nose? Jesus. You're like, ah.
Author.
What? Hold on. Let me zoom in. It hurts.
Nita asked, sitting next to her.
No.
Sorry. Just me.
Kobeni replied.
You won't eat the soup when it's.
I'm at soup.
She pointed to the plate in front of Nayuta.
Okay, I just eat. It could get cold.
The little girl went back to eating the soup while eating the carrots that were in the soup and not the soup itself. Then she laughed. This was very funny.
So you started eating vegetables?
He said to Nayuta. Author.
Author.
What?
Your line.
Sorry, I'm slow today. Yes, she replied.
That's on there.
That's
Mr.
Mr.
Green.
Meme.
She replied with a mouthful of carrots and meat from the soup.
Alright, now it's you.
Aunt Cabani laughs me.
What?
Taught.
What?
Fuck! What's wrong with me today?
You're having a fucking stroke?
Author, do you want me to take over for
I'm in a
Nayuta?
consistent state of having a stroke most of the time.
Jesus.
Author, do you want me to take over for Nayuta? Is that?
Would that be okay?
Yeah, I want to go out voicing 2 characters.
Okay.
He
Go
laughed,
nuts.
He laughed and Koben's face turned red.
Open. Koben.
Koben Yeet.
Thank you, Aunt Kobeni, for helping Nayuta to eat her vegetables.
He said, his eyes looking into hers.
What?
What's
Was
furious
nothing.
between the fucking letters?
That's not how you write stuttering. Then again, this author seems to think that, like, fucking dashes are used for fucking quotation marks.
It was a lot of courage from her. Yeah, I was fucking eating her vegetables. What a fucking. This is
Okay.
goddamn VeggieTales story, not fucking Chainsaw Man.
I mean, there is. I mean, Chainsaw Man does have devils and angels,
I
and
guess.
and the first devil we see Denji fight is the Tomato Devil.
Guys,
Oh my god.
I love that we're talking about Chainsaw Man right now, but we're almost passing an hour and 30.
All right, let's
Yeah.
keep going. Let's keep going. Almost there. Jay, your line.
Yeah.
Nayuta said.
I'm trying to do RG. I'm trying to do RG33s now. You're dead.
Tango.
Nayuta said, still chewing. After a few seconds, Nayuta said she had to go to the bathroom and ran. She is practicing her evil witchcraft, leaving the two of them there alone, accompanied by the dogs and the cat that Kobeni thought was familiar. It's Garfield.
You don't need to say that twice. You established she thought it was familiar. You don't need to fucking tell us.
Even though she shouldn't.
Even though she should.
So, you lost your job?
Good job, Genji.
Denji spoke calmly, his hand on the spoon that was scraping the plate. She put the spoon on the plate.
What? This is like a Salvador Dali painting, man.
Yeah, this is like you know the SDC joke where someone tried to apply Bob Ross's like painting advice to words. This is like if someone tried to use Salvador Dali's like art style and put it to words.
It was an accident. My mistake.
Mr. Meme?
Mr. Meme?
She replied, not sweating anymore.
I'm sorry.
He said, not looking at her.
I shouldn't have left Nayuta with her. Your boss must have seen it.
Nothing like that.
She interfered, getting up with force from the table.
It was my fault.
He stared at her dumbfounded, but soon managed to regain his composure.
So her taking responsibility just looks so shocking to Denji. He almost
Holy
broke
fuck,
down
you
right
have
then
a
and there.
backbone. It's kind of hot.
Anyways.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, what?
It's just... Wait, what? It's
I
just
think
a
that was
job.
supposed to be me. Sorry,
Wait,
I didn't mean to disturb you.
Hold on. Just a job. Okay. Sorry, I'm
She's trying to downplay it. It's fine.
She's trying to downplay it so he doesn't get worked up about it.
Author, I know that you want to go into like a rant about jobs and stuff, but I need to remind you, hour and 30.
Yeah, come on, we're almost done.
We're almost done. We got one more chapter after this.
Someone else, fucking. Never mind.
I think this is Jay's line.
A job.
She replied, and Nayuta was in first place now?
Oh!
Fucking Mario Kart, dude.
Yay!
They would play Mario Kart, let's be honest.
He nodded.
Yeah.
She looked at the cat. It's Power's cat.
No, that's Jay's line.
I think that was me.
That's Jay's line.
How the fuck did she know that?
Yeah, okay. Kobeni never once went to Denji and Aki's and Power's place. She never knew Power had a cat unless Power told her during one of the times where like Power threatened to like stab her to death.
There's a Chainsaw Man character named fucking Power.
Yeah, she's the blood fiend. She's the one with the little horns.
What?
She's a good character.
Because like Power, she named herself Power because she has like an inflated sense of self.
Okay.
Because she's a dumb little fucking silly girl.
Damn, sexist.
She's like a cat.
I'm sorry.
She said,
Mr. Me.
trying to hide the sadness she felt for Denji. He lost more people than her. He muttered something that sounded like a thank you.
It's not a fucking competition.
It's really not.
They were silent. Soon Nayuta returned.
Did you wash your hands?
Denji asked. Nayuta nodded. Kobeni pulled the chair for Nayuta to sit and she sat down.
You've known each other for a long time.
What the fuck is happening? This is fucking.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I love my slice of life and my Chainsaw Man stuff.
Nahuta asked.
Honestly, if Kobeni did actually decide to like live with them, but it was just like this awkward idiot family, I would
Yeah,
actually
it turned
kind of
into a
like it.
fucking sitcom.
Kobeni pulled the chair.
It would be funny because as the oldest, you think she would be the mom, but she's really not.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's really depressing that Kenji would be the most responsible person in that room.
Yeah. Keep reading, Mr. Meme. Sorry.
Nahuta nodded. Kobeni pulled. Oh wait, no. Nahuta asked. Denji and Kobeni looked at each other and smiled with each other, and smiles formed on their faces.
Yes.
Denji replied. She nodded, eating the soup.
We've known each other for a long time.
Kobeni,
It was like a year.
Kobeni nodded.
Wow.
Nahuta spoke and returned to soup. However,
I'm at soup. I'm at soup.
And returned to soup.
I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at? Yes.
I just said I'm at
soup.
However, she stopped chewing and asked a question. You can chew on whatever.
So, Aunt Kobeni. What the fuck? What the fuck? There's like 10.
There's 10 periods.
How did you meet Uncle Tenchi? Space question mark.
Space question mark.
She asked,
giggling while eating her soup. Denji and Nahuta dropped their spoons. Images of Kobeni sweating and crying, trying to stab Denji, who was screaming at the same time as everyone else in the hotel was screaming and trying to get Kobeni off Denji, came at the same moment in their minds. They looked at each other. Help! They screamed in their minds.
Alright, last chapter, boys.
Last chapter.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Sorry for not...
There's more?
One more. This is the last one.
One more.
Oh my God, there's a mistake in the author's note. There's a mistake in the author.
Sorry for posting anymore. I don't have man ideas for this chapter, but I'll probably wordte more.
So stupid.
I want to be the amazing writer for what was that from the Sonic and Tails like Angel Demon Sword?
I don't know. Anyway, so Nayuta.
Denji said as he launched an appeal with his eyes to Kobeni, who was amazed.
What was the fucking idol in Aikatsu? 10 appeals!
I'm trying to get an appeal. We
met in an arcade.
No?
Yeah, they're trying to cover up. So like they both know that they both met while Kobeni tried to stab Denji to death.
Okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I'm sorry, I thought the author was making a fuck continuity here, not a fucking.
Anyways,
yes.
She said while sweating more and more.
And you were dancing.
He was really trying to talk about the extremely horrible day when he became the Chainsaw Man, was manipulated by...
Parentheses.
Woman
Kobeni. Oh my God! Woman Kobeni and male Kobeni. Woman Kobeni is a separate character.
She could return to kill her. Is Makima like fucking Voldemort?
I mean, she's the control devil, but they're in the same room as her reincarnation. Nayuta is Makima, basically.
But she doesn't have the memories, I guess.
She doesn't have the memory, but she's still the control devil.
I don't fucking know, man.
It forced her dancing at the arcade. She got an S+, which was pretty impressive as she didn't think she could dance so well. Where were they anyway?
And she managed to do 2 spins while not touching the floor and got 2 S+ notes. Or is that S divided by notes? I think it was some world record, but anyway, that's how we met, right, Kobeni? That is true. That is true. In the manga, Pochita kidnaps Kobeni and forces her to dance on a DDR machine, and she gets a perfect score.
She came back to reality.
Snap back to reality.
Yes, that was it.
What had he said? Nothing, maybe.
What?
She's not. Her ass is not listening.
This is incomprehensible.
Nayuta
It is.
seemed to accept what Denji had said about how they met, and her attention was stolen by one of the dogs that was licking her cheek, which was wet with soup. Could the dog's saliva pass some illness onto Nayuta? Probably. She started
Rabies.
to sweat. You're not.
Rabies.
And so we saw each other today, right, Kobeni?
He asked, but as if affirming.
Okay, can Betty pay attention, please? Yes. Why is yes and fucking?
Why is yes in prom? Oh, she's probably like she has like a mouthful of food. She's like, I think that's probably what it is.
No, but like the first one's a question mark. She's not paying attention.
No, she's like, and then she's like, she got the mouthful of food. She's like, Like yeah. I think that's what it is.
She answered. But Nayuta didn't care about their conversation anymore. She left the table and went to the living room and turned on the TV.
She started watching Skibbity Toilet on her iPad.
God damn it.
She's like a Coco Melon.
Along with the cat that laid down on Nayuta's legs. She left her and Denji alone, staring at each other.
Well...
He started.
Oh my god.
The more we talk about it, the more it's just gonna be there. So let's just.
Yeah.
She answered. I think so. Language is
nope,
something.
That's. Wait. What?
What is this? What is this fucking faux philosophical?
No, never mind, Mr. Meme. Just read it.
Language is something complicated. Exactly, I agree. Even more so for her who never knew how to use the right words, like the author.
Author. I think you have a little trouble with that too, my man.
Not author of purpose.
Yeah, not author. The writer.
We need to find.
We should probably start saying writer.
In the future, I am declaring this. Moving forward, I shall be referred to as AOP.
Okay. Or we could just say writer in some case, I think.
Okay.
I'm referring to them.
And by we, I mean you guys, because I'm out.
For a little bit.
Maybe the words she wanted to use hadn't been made yet, but the words weren't in her mind either. So much that she thought about how she could talk to him, but none word for him. How was he? He was happy. He didn't feel uncomfortable with her.
Period. Question mark. Period.
No, he didn't feel uncomfortable with her. Writer interfering. He felt good with her around her. Maybe he had the same problem with words that didn't exist yet. How many grammar lessons he already had on his mind, and no words he could say to "is it over there?" Indeed,
is the author projecting?
I know.
Is this a fucking code? Are you trying to sneak this past the Germans?
That was the worst.
Indeed.
That was the most incomprehensible thing.
Quote the story. Indeed, a peculiar couple. Anyway, Mr. Meme.
Indeed, a peculiar couple. Souls who have not yet managed to have the gift of creating their own vocabulary. Fucking make their own language. Make their own language.
You're happy.
Oh my god. The author used the correct "your." I am surprised. Kobeni said author. I mean, Mr. Meme, fuck.
Kobeni said affirmatively. Stop sweating. Nayuta didn't pay attention to them. Kobeni felt shocked by talking about it. Who was she to know if someone was happy or not? He raised his eyebrows.
Thank you.
He gave a weak smile and looked at Nayuta. Did he still suffer? Yes, she felt. And she felt sad that few of them were happy. Couldn't she do something?
And you...
He returned to her.
Still looking for work?
Well, yeah, she got fired, idiot.
Like literally yesterday. He asked...
No, literally
because of you.
Because of you, you motherfucker. He asked calmly. He no longer seemed to be that crazy boy about women and with no sense of danger. Oh god, not this fucking story. Not this
Yes.
kind of shit. She lowered her eyes and looked at her polished shoes, her heels that carried flakes of dog hair. And I tried to make some sense of it.
So are we, author or writer. So are we.
They laughed frankly. Nayuta was already lying in the room, looking tired.
Nayuta,
Denji spoke in a fatherly voice.
go brush your teeth. It's time.
Oh my god, it was supposed to be 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 7:30 p.m., wasn't it?
I guess so.
Son.
Nayuta appeared to
They went
grunt.
out to get a
Kobeni.
burger. Wait. So they went out to get a burger, and then after they got home, Denji started making dinner. It's fucking
It's almost over. We're almost done. It's
almost there.
over.
I can see the finish line.
No, they were low on health because they got too many random encounters and they had to go eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, which is funny because Denji was blackmailed by the Yakuza. So.
Yeah.
Kobeni laughed.
This is
think
you,
it's
Jay.
Kobeni.
Oh, sorry. I think it's about. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's about time. I don't know who that's supposed to be.
I think it could be either of them.
Who cares?
I'm gonna say Kobeni. I think it's about time.
He waved.
Hope to see you
Hope to
again.
see you again.
Nayuta approached them.
Bye, Aunt Kobeni. Bye, Nayuta.
She hugs the little girl and cleans the hair of the dogs that were on her back. She got up and said goodbye to everyone again. To the cat and also to the dog. Goodbye, Moon. But she didn't say goodbye to him because she felt a strange feeling that she wanted to hide from him. And that's the end of the
Yeah, we'll
story.
never
my
know. You want to look at
fucking
reviews? You want to look at
God.
comments?
Sure, maybe. Hold up. Let's go to
Chapter
entire
Poder
world.
1.
Let's go to entire and just look at the comments right here.
Denji X Kobeni? Nice. I ship it. But it's too short, though. Hopefully you can make part 2? Please!
And
And
they
then
Maybe.
put like 6 fucking.
maybe followed by 6 periods.
God
Then
damn it.
I feel
Zamgoxi
like
on chapter
that's
2.
supposed to be ellipses, but like
Yeah, I mean,
a
obviously,
lot of
but they
people
don't
don't
know
know how
ellipses work.
ellipses work.
Yeah. Zamgoxi said, very good chapter. I genuinely laughed with the poison food. Please continue. I want to see what awaits poor Kobeni. Mr. Meme, want to do, Chokoko on chapter 2 said, I really like this fanfic. I wanted to read some Denji X Kobeni. I think they Coluditos have a beautiful friendship. And why not a relationship? I think it's writed like that. English, it's sometimes difficult for me. I enjoy reading about Kobeni and how she thinks about anything. Be nervous and stressed by some simple like Nayuta not eating her vegetables. Very cute. But I also read about Denji taking care of Nayuta is cute too.
Hey, listen, man. I'm sure you're, an attractive person. You didn't have to say you were cute. Jeez.
Yeah.
Park Hearing says, the plot is good, but I hate how you sometimes use him, himself for female characters, specifically Kobeni. Please improve more. I really like the plot. That's you're misgenerating Kobeni.
You make it sound like Kobeni's one of those woke ideologists.
I stated, made
Who the
me happy.
fuck refers to it as that? Fuck those guys. It's
Yeah,
like
they suck.
I don't think anybody does, and I think that's kind of the joke.
That's Clownfish TV in a nutshell.
Yeah. Seeing this update, it makes me happy. This is fluffy and sweet. I can't stop smiling.
There was unfortunately a guy who unironically used the gay agenda. It's like a fucking.
Rat Polly on chapter 4 said, I love it. And then Annie on chapter 4 said,
Porque lo dejas así,
Dejas?
por favor, continúa.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
that was Trying to Work and Live a Little by Bruce Falconer, I believe, right? That's the name? No, Falconer Proust.
It's just
but,
first name
so-
Bruce.
Do not contact any authors. And if you may not have realized, we did this story specifically because Jay likes Chainsaw Man, and Jay is going to be going away to college for a little bit, so they're not going to be in videos. They're still going to be in the server. It's just This is like a little swan song to say goodbye.
You should.
Yeah.
You better. You better show up because I want to play that special trial of infinite wealth. And I want to
Yeah,
show you it.
but yeah, if you want to suggest stories for us to cover, please join our Discord server and submit them in the channel. Do not submit anything with a fucking like a TV tropes page or like anything like that. Please like pick stuff that you found. I feel like I'm not asking that much of you.
Also,
Don't contact any of the authors. Like, comment, subscribe. Wish Jay good luck. Check out CC's Ko-Fi. We probably started putting that in the descriptions.
yeah.
And this has been original content, and it has been self-inflicted. Bye-bye.
And then we're done.
Bye.
We're done. Go to hell. I love Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.